Hello.
I'd like to call the meeting in order, please. Start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Bob, since you're present, I would ask you to call the roll.
Kathy Adams,
Present.
Kim Burns, Jackie McCaskey,
Present.
Elizabeth O'Connell,
Present.
Stephen Pulowski,
Present.
Robert Sullivan, present.
I make a motion to approve the agenda for this evening. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Jackie's the second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. I'd ask somebody to make a motion to approve the minutes of November 20th, 2025. Kathy makes the motion. Do I have a second? Sullivan's a second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. The President's report, I usually don't give one, but I'm just going to mention that I did a tour of the high school this afternoon and evening, and I'm happy to say it was in good shape. Everything was going along. We had a new steamer coming in tonight, and I was very pleased to see how well the building is being kept up. So it was a pleasure walking through there. I'd ask Mrs. Simmons if she would please give us the CEO report, the security report, and the transportation report.
Sure. Good evening. Our first snowstorm of the season arrived on Sunday. The school operated on a 2-hour delay on Monday morning due to the snow, ice, and extreme temperatures. The properties were well cleared and buses were ready to go for our delayed start. We do continue to struggle with our transportation as we actively search for drivers, aides, and a permanent transportation manager. We are exploring options for next year to relieve the burden on our families that come with routes being canceled. We will keep the school community informed of our next steps. We have one resolution for this evening, which is the resolution to approve the plumbing project for installing 2 cleanouts in the grade school to remedy the frequent clogging of pipes. This project will not exceed $16,500. This will be an extensive project requiring digging into the floors, installing the cleanouts, and then backfilling the area. The work will be completed over winter break. On behalf of the staff of Philadelphia Academy, we would like to wish you a very happy holiday and a restful winter break. For the transportation report, all buses are being cleaned and winterized prior to Christmas break to ensure they are ready when we return. The transportation department is in need and actively looking for licensed and certified bus and van drivers to fill open positions. And Mr. Bidet wanted to take this time to recognize and thank all of our drivers and aides who have consistently helped in the rerouting and rescheduling of pickup and drop-off times and locations. Their flexibility and dedication has made it possible for the department to continue to provide safe transportation for every student here at PAX. For the safety report, traffic, buses continue to run on schedule and traffic appears to be flowing safely. For school safety, 5 new interior cameras were added to the high school to improve monitoring of the hallways. All entrances and exits were checked to ensure that they are opening and closing properly and no issues were found. As far as monthly drills, since the last board meeting, we successfully conducted a fire drill at the grade school today, 12/18/25. Thank you. End of report.
Thank you, Mike. Angela, could we have the principal's report, please?
Good evening. The first window of winter Keystones wrapped up yesterday. After break, wave 2 of testing begins and students will take the literature Keystone. Students have been taking their time and utilizing the extended time when needed. Interim notices were sent yesterday, Wednesday, December 17th. I reminded families and students to review these progress reports on Infinite Campus. Thank you to our community outreach program that delivered our collection of toys for tots. Today, we had our science fair. Student projects were displayed in the gym in the areas of engineering, environmental science, physics, behavioral science, chemistry, biology, botany, microbiology, medicine and health, zoology, computer science, consumer science. These were judged by our science department teachers. Students were also voting on a Student Choice Award. Winners will have the option of attending the Washington Carver Science Fair and/or the Pennsylvania Junior Academy Science Fair. Next Tuesday, Student Council is hosting our annual holiday breakfast. Students will enjoy music, games, hot chocolate, and cookies, as well as brunch served by the nutrition group during their lunch period. We will be dismissed at 11:30 to start our winter break. We hope everyone has a fulfilling and relaxing winter break. And we're looking forward to our students returning on January 5th, well rested and focused to finish off the first semester strong, where we have midterms starting mid-January. And report.
Thank you, Angela. When I was over to school today, I learned how to make hot chocolate because I was in the culinary lab and they had the formula. And I thought it was much more complicated than I thought it was because I get instant. I put it in a cup and add some water and I'm done. So I'm sure they're doing a better job than I did. Doug, could we have the principal's report, please?
Good evening, everyone. The grade school has completed our second round of CBT testing last week, and the data has been uploaded to Linkit for our teachers to analyze. PAC's charitable work continues. Our school has sent information to all parents and caregivers that PACS is making available hygienic products and winter gear for families in need. All distribution will be completed in a confidential manner. When we return from break, the mobile dentist will be at the grade school from January 8th and January 9th. Home and school are holding our annual mother-son special person dance on the evening of January 24th at the high school building. Additionally, home and school are graciously providing the entire staff at Philadelphia Academy with breakfast from Red House Bagels tomorrow morning. We are very grateful for our home and school and all they do for our community, children, and staff. Finally, this morning, the grade school was visited by Santa and Mrs. Claus. The jolly couple went merrily from room to room, distributing candy canes to all students. We would like to wish everyone a festive and happy winter break. End of report.
Thank you, Doug. Janine, can we have the special ed report?
Good evening. Intern Brendan Budd officially accepted a part-time position at Cora Make and Take, where he has been working hard as an intern, learning all of the skills to become a paid employee. Brendan will officially start as a paid employee on February 2nd, 2026. Intern Ashley Vance will be submitting her official hiring paperwork and starting officially as a paid employee after working as an intern the first half of the year. On 12/18, she begins her paid position at Pothead's Coffee House. After the holiday break, we will be securing a partnership with Pizzeria Uno in Neshaminy, setting up an initial tour, then an unpaid supervised work experience with one of our interns. Collaboration inclusive project with Mrs. Asher's graphic design students will be working on a magazine cover in December. The plan is to pair her regular education technology students with our student interns to make Time magazine covers. The technology students will demonstrate to our student interns how they use the software and apply their graphic design vocabulary. We look forward to hosting our third annual Transition Fair and Intern Showcase on May 6th. I wish everyone a very happy holiday.
Thank you, Janine. Steve, can we have the facilities report, please?
Sure. Good evening. For the grade school, Oliver Fire and Protection conducted its annual sprinkler inspection. Monthly testing of all exit and emergency lights were conducted. The rooftop units number 12 and 13 in the annex area. Those units were now permitting heat to engage. Both units were serviced and repaired. Hydro jetting in the courtyard area was performed to relieve a blockage in the main drain pipe. For the high school, AVDC performed its annual PM service on the kitchen hood. The school fence was repaired due to minor damage, and the new kitchen steamer was installed this evening. End of report.
Thank you, Steve. Glad you got your steamer.
Me too.
You were supposed to come in later, I think, right?
Yeah, it came a little bit earlier.
Well, you'll have some fun with it, whatever you do with the steamer over there. Tom, could we have the finance report, please?
Good evening, everyone. We have financial statements for the 5 months ended November 30th, 2025. As of the end of November, the school's cash balance was $9,070,447. Our receivables remained a little high at $2,038,492. Federal funds did start flowing. We got paid in November, receiving another $500,000 payment in December. Our out of districts are starting to pay, and on signing stuff, we started seeing stuff come in December, so the money is flowing again, so you'll see those receivables go down. Accounts payable at the end of the month was $828,292. A lot of that being the rent due between the foundation, or the school and the foundation. Tricia's making that payment to catch up before we leave for break, and then we'll get the money back as a donation from the foundation. Payroll accrual including the PSERS liability is $1,560,842. And for the 5 months ended, revenue exceeded expenditures by $713,634 compared to a planned surplus of $825,330, resulting in an unfavorable variance of $88,920. There's 2 reasons for that. Student revenues below plan were about $314,886. That's offset by lower than planned personnel costs of $264,879. And the reason we're below plan on student revenue is the mix between the students. So we're billing 19 more in regular ed students, 24 less in special ed. So we're 5 less overall, but the mix between regular ed and special ed right now. And I'm assuming we still have people to be identified, so that usually picks up in the second half of the year. Any questions on the financials?
Any questions, Bob? I will note that the audit, which usually is approved tonight, will be presented probably in January.
It will be
And
presented.
that's because of the change in the state requirements. So we are asking our auditors if they would still try to give us some kind of information at the time they should have given it to us. And we'll have the final report probably from to the board on January, I would say.
So I already seen the numbers because we had to do the annual financial report by November 30th. So that's been submitted on time.
No, is it January or February?
We don't have to get it to the district till February, but I told them I wanted the January
January
15th.
report.
I will receive the numbers again. I asked for just an update, which they shouldn't change. So I got to do the federal food report for Erin by December 31st, and we want to do that before she leaves for break. So they're supposed to get that to me tomorrow, and should have it done by Monday. And then Edmund, our partner, Edmund, basically said we should have it by the 15th of January. So as soon as I get it, I'll forward it to everybody.
Okay, thanks, Tom. Anything else for finance, Bob, Tom? There's no old business, but there is new business. We have one resolution. Resolution of the Board of Trustees of Philadelphia Catholic Charter School to approve the installation of 2 plumbing cleanouts in the grade school not to exceed $16,500. Side note on that, this will give us some relief from the present problem we're dealing with backups in the pipes. However, it's only a short-term approach to it. There is probably a much longer range plan to replace some of the piping and everything for the sewerage system. It's old, it's still probably PVC that's deteriorating, and it's losing its ability to carry the flow down because the level is off. So eventually that's going to have to be addressed. But for right now, there should be at least a temporary fix to get us through and keep all our bathrooms open. I'll make the motion. Do I have a second? Sullivan makes the second. Any questions on it? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
Motion passes. Kim's not here tonight, so unfortunately, I'm going to have to make the motion for adjournment. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
So we're not going to adjourn, we'll just stay here. Jackie's the second, okay. We have it. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Uh, Speaking for the entire board, we wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday season. Everybody deserves a break at this time of the year, and this is a pleasant time for us to regroup before we start the new year. And I'm sure everybody will have a wonderful holiday season. So I wish the board, I personally wish the board a happy holiday. And I'm sure the board wishes everybody involved, all the people who work so hard in the school, have a good holiday. Thank you, and the meeting is adjourned.
Happy holiday.
Happy New Year, Happy New Year, we forgot that. Thank you.
Happy holiday, everyone.